Hello you guys and welcome to a new YouTube video. We are here today with who?
Faye.
Yeah, this is one of my best friends who basically is one of my testimonials as well. We're gonna run through the whole story from how we became friends, how I actually ended up getting you into high ticket sales, and now how much have you made?
Over 10k.
Over 10k a month.
Yeah, so it was so funny when we met. I came to Marbella for a holiday.
Yeah.
I was here for maybe a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And we went to Now Pool Club. And
anyways, she was shaking her ass and now she's like, woo! And no, she actually wasn't, guys, but she was actually laying down tanning. But we connected. I don't know why we connected, like a love story, like we kept looking at each other or whatever.
Conjoined on that table.
We just conjoined on the table or whatever. We became friends and we had each other's Instagrams.
Yeah. And then I was following Chanel for quite a while. At this point I was in a 9-to-5. Slay. And
what did you do for a 9-to-5?
I used to work in marketing, so yeah. I did like a 9-to-5 marketing, absolutely hated it. I saw Chanel posting all these cool things in her story, like her doing sales and her in like nice villas and things like that. And I reached out to her. I was like, girl, what do you do?
I was like, I do high ticket sales.
Yeah.
She's like, what the fuck is that?
I was like, teach me. And she literally ran through everything about high ticket sales. I didn't know much about it, but I knew it was a thing. And yeah, we spoke for like weeks. And she told me everything she knew about high ticket sales, and I was like, okay, I love that. And then yeah, I think you got me on the same offer as you.
Yeah. So I mean, we needed setters on the offer, and like obviously I was already talking to you and helping you, so like obviously we got her on the offer, and then she started killing it, and this is when I started like doing some call reviews for you. But I think the funny thing about like how you got into high ticket sales and how I in a way coached you and helped you like kind of get a taste of the space, it's that it was so force. Like it just happened because I knew her and like she was funny, she was nice. She's like, I'm so hungry, I'm so disciplined, like I want to make $1 million. I was like, oh, I like you, like let me show you how to make at least like 10k.
Yeah.
And then the thing about you, like the reason you got successful, because you hit your first 10k month on the second month working, right?
Yes.
How much did you make on your first month?
First month I made like 4k.
Yeah, and then you hit your first 10k.
Yeah. The next month 10k.
Yeah. As a phone setter, guys, that's like really good. Like that's like you're a fucking killer. But like the reason why you got successful so quickly with the skill set is because she had speed to learning the skill set. Like you learned everything so fast. Like I gave her feedback and then right away she would go and implement it and she would right away like do better. That's why in the second month you went like you more than doubled your income. Like
tripled it.
like with high ticket sales
in a month.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I tripled my income in a month in high ticket sales.
Yeah.
It's insane.
How old are you, by the way?
I'm
Tell
22. Yeah, I just turned 22. But when I started, I was like 21. So
yeah. No, yeah, but I think also it's like a lot of people don't take the risks that you take, and I think that's like a big part. Like obviously I can sit here and be like, okay, this is one of my testimonials because I kind of helped you and taught you the skill set and then helped you get placed on an offer. It is all thanks to you though and the work ethic that you have and like the risk taking, because she got on the offer that I placed her on and she just moved to Marbella. Like, like I remember this. Like you just got on a plane, you're like, should I live in Marbella? I was like, what?
I quit my job in my first 2 weeks of starting high ticket sales. And then a month later, I moved to Marbella, I met Chanel, and I hit my first 10k month.
I want to ask you, what was your reasoning to, I'm going to move to Marbella, I don't know what I'm going to make, but I'm going to risk it all, and I'm just going to go?
To be honest, I just thought, I saw the lifestyle, I saw everybody is an entrepreneur, I saw that everybody has that kind of life together, and you know, it's so different from coming from the UK when everyone's stuck in a 9-to-5 mindset. Everybody hates their jobs, everyone's working minimum wage, and then yeah, I just saw like everyone posting the Marbella lifestyle, and I was like, you know what, like what is the worst that could happen? Like I feel like not many people take the risk to quit their job as quick as I did.
Yeah.
I moved to Marbella with like 2k in my bank account and I made 10k like a couple weeks later.
Oh my god, you and I are so the same. Actually, when I got on my first high ticket sales role, I also quit my 9-to-5 after 2 weeks into my high ticket sales role.
I was like, this is it.
I was like, I made it. I made it. We're quitting. We're going all in. Why do you think it's important to like surround yourself with the right environment? Because obviously you left the UK because of the environment to come to Marbella. What was the main difference for you and why is it important?
Everything is important. Like your whole life changes. Like if you surround yourself with 9 to 5 and people that don't want better for themselves, like that is the person that you're gonna become. And if you really look at your situation, like is that really what you want from yourself? Like these 9 to 5, they're never going to get rich, they're always going to be miserable, they're always going to be stuck in this mindset. If you just look at it, like if you surround yourself with people who are making 20, 30, 50k, 100k months, like you're going to naturally attract the habits and the values that they have to make that happen for yourself as well.
And in what way would you say that high ticket sales has changed your life in the last 3 months?
3 months ago, I was literally working a 9 to 5. I was sad, I was depressed, I hated my job. You know,
she was all of it, sad, depressed.
Everything you can imagine. I was broke, I was on minimum wage. If you know anything about the UK, like it is terrible, like especially to live. And 2 months later, I moved to Marbella. Now I have literally everything I want. I have the lifestyle, I have the people around me, I have the mindset, I have the positivity. Everything can change so quickly if you just take the risk and you just move. Get out of your hometown, guys.
Yeah,
you're not gonna get rich in your hometown, okay?
Get out of your hometown.
Get out of there.
And what would you say that your experience was with me, obviously helping you into the space and stuff?
When I started, I was messaging Chanel. I had no clue what I was doing actually. And I kept messaging Chanel, like, Chanel, can you help me? Like, Chanel, what does this mean? And she was always like sending me videos and like helping me out. And like, you know, training me and sending me all the resources. And then when I got on the offer, I think Chanel was the only one that was reviewing all my calls. And she was telling me what I need to improve. And I feel like that's how I improve very, very quickly, is because I was always like asking for advice. Could have just took that and be like, no, like I don't want to help you. But the amount of time like she spent actually reviewing my calls and like going through things with me. And then when I moved to Marbella, like it was just natural, like we're here in person, like she was training me in person and now we're like best friends.
Yeah, I was hearing her take her calls. I was like, no, don't say that, say this. Don't do that, no. What is your next goal in the high ticket sales career? Because right now you're working as a phone setter, so what's the next goal?
My next goal is to definitely move up, closer, open my own offer, but honestly, like I'm gonna make 100k a month.
100k a month. What she said. Aww. And what would be your biggest advice to somebody who wants to get into the high ticket sales space?
Girl, do it. Just do it. No excuses, no overthinking. Just get up and do it. If that means you have to quit your job tomorrow, quit your job, okay? Like, the worst thing you can do is go back to a 9 to 5. That is the worst. And it's not even the worst thing because you're in the worst thing right now. So you can just get another job, you know? Like,
I actually had a really smart person tell me something recently that like really hit me, and if you need to associate more pain with your current situation than the discipline that will get you to your dream life. I mean, we've been up working until like 7, 8 a.m.
We work till 4 a.m. every single day.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, but
like there's so many girls that are like in my DMs and that I talk to, like I hop on calls with and guide in this, and they're like, I don't like my life, like I don't want to be stuck in the 9 to 5, I don't want to be in university anymore, or like put me on. But then you put them on and they don't actually do the work. And it's like they're not willing to sacrifice that pain for a little bit for that pleasure that they're trying to get to. And that's what differentiates you from a lot of those girls. It's like, you said put me on, I put you on, and you did it.
Yeah.
But then there's so many girls that are like, put me on, but then they don't actually do it. And that's why so few people are actually successful. It's because they let that fear hold them back. Like, I mean, were you scared when you went into this, when you quit your job?
Yeah, I was terrified. I'm not gonna lie, it was scary. I'm like, I've just quit my job to make a decision that I'm not 100% sure about. I made it happen. I moved here with 2k and I was like, you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna make my 10k, but I made it happen. I worked and I put the effort in and it happened. If you want something, you need to do everything in your power to go and get it. And if that means leaving your hometown, if that means leaving all your old friends behind and like cutting off your old circle and quitting your 9 to 5, then go do it. What is the worst that can happen?
Literally, like, the worst that can happen is that you go back to exactly where you are right now. Your worst outcome is your current reality.
Yeah, where you are right now.
Literally. And I mean, another thing about like work ethic and hunger that I see in you is like, so I put you on that offer. Right now, who do you work for?
Shelby Sapp.
She works for Shelby Sapp right now. Getting on an offer, that is probably the hardest part about high ticket sales, because in high ticket sales, you can lock down the skill set, you can become great at what you do. At the end of the day, getting on an offer, that is what is like actual real hustle, and then obviously proving yourself on that offer. You went out of your way to apply to so many more places, looking for the new opportunity, the next thing that's going to excel you in your career and in the next level. and you did that yourself. Like, how many times did you not apply for Shelby before you got
Yeah.
accepted? She went out of her way to get herself to that next level, and that's the hunger and work ethic you need in high ticket sales to make it. Alrighty, well, to finish off, do you have anything else you want to tell the girl on this screen watching this, wanting to become the next Faith?
Yeah, just do it. Like, just take the risk. Like, what is the worst that could happen? Like,
Yeah.
just do it. That's all I have to say. Don't think about it. Get it done and work very, very hard. And if you work hard, you're going to achieve all your goals.
Thank you so much, Faith, for coming on and sharing your story and your journey with me and your high ticket sales journey. Obviously, she is a great example for you guys to look up to. Obviously, I went from making 1,200 euros a month to 20k months, and my highest being at $30,000. Faith went from literally a 9 to 5 in the UK to making her first 10k month in 2 months,
Yeah.
living now in Marbella. You can do it. I look forward to hearing from you.
Bye.